channel. I promised you that I will have a tutorial for the dies I got from InLoveArts Shop, and I want to make a card. I want to make a shaker. First I wanted to make something else, but then I decided to make a shaker card. A little bit of a different shaker card. So those are the dies. They come in a set of 2. And I didn't see this knife. I thought that they cut out just the whole thing, but they didn't. They cut this frame and then the card inside of it. So this piece, they cut 2 pieces. I used this one I didn't use for that, but here, as you can see, it cuts 2 pieces, but it's fine. It's even better because now I can use it in more ways than I thought. First, I thought if I would make a full shaker, I would need another die to layer to cut out this middle piece, but look at that. Now you could cut out this frame like many times, 5, 6 times, or fan foam, and you could make a full shaker out of it. That would be the frame for the shaker. Isn't that cool? So I cut it. And as you can see, I cut this one too. I used those 3. Woo, I got them so long ago. I don't think I can find a link, but if I can, I'll link them below. So I used them, and I just, as you can see, I stuck them down so I can do it straight. And I cut out the pieces right here. This is going to be just a simple birthday card. So this is how the pieces came out. But I don't want to use the same pieces, because I don't know, I just wanted to use a different color, and I decided to use red, so I'm going to stick the red ones in there. But I do need acetate first, so I can put everything on top of this. So I will need a sheet or a piece of a sheet. Oh, it's not visible. Magic. Okay, and it's very simple. At least I think it is. It's not like I made one already. This is my first one I'm trying with you. I'm going to glue this piece down so it stays there already. And no, wait for it. I'm going to glue this one down, you know, so the frame fits afterwards. I start with the frame. And I need to put glue all over this thing. And I know now that art glitter glue glues to the acetate. So that's a good thing to know. Otherwise, I would just use my Glossy Accent normally. But it's good. So I'm going to glue this down first. So before I put it down, very quick, I wanted to show you that I don't put glue on the scallops. I only put it on the straight part. You will see why. It's going to be much easier to cut that out afterwards if I do it this way. So there you go. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the inside piece. This is gonna go a little bit backwards today, so this is not how I normally make a shaker, but because I want everything to be in there, that's what I'm gonna do. Just like that. Slide it in there. It should fit perfect. And it does. Okay, so I have this, and now you can, you know, choose whatever you want to do. Like here, you can just make circles. You don't need to cut this out, or you can just leave it like that, and do if you don't have a die like this. So that's totally up to you. It's just me, because I do have this die, and as we all know, I'm trying to use my dies. I'm trying to get some use out of my dies. So I'm going to use that, glue it down there. Like I said, it doesn't have to be. You can do balloons. You can, if you have a balloon die. I, for example, do not have a balloon die where there's one balloon. You could do a couple balloons and make them as shakers, or just nesting die, circle die. You can do a couple circles. My original plan was to do balloons, but then I noticed that I don't have a balloon die. I do have a balloon die. There is 3 balloons, but I didn't want to use that. So I wanted actually one that has 1 balloon, but you know, we can't do everything we want, right? So, okay. So this will dry in no time at all. So while this dries really quick, I did make a card I forgot the size of the card, but this is normal size. 5 by 7? No. This is the 4.5 by 6. Yes, 4.5 by 6. And Esther, thank you so much, because I cut it with your paper cutter and it's straight. I can't believe that. Okay, I did do that already. Also, I just took the same piece of paper and I made a little banner. And I took another piece of paper, just got a tiny bit smaller, as you can see. And I stamped with the cheap ink on top from this set. I got it from a friend. Thank you so much. Those are my favorite flowers. I don't stamp them, but I love them. I should work with that too. And I just stamped it on top here. So very, very simple card. If you need to make one really quickly and you want it to look like it's not that simple, you know, so you know what to do. Okay, I'm gonna just take my, yes, this is dry. I can see it. So I can actually start using that. This is gonna go on top here a little later. So now I did not glue those flaps down because it will make it easier for me to cut it straight. I want to cut off the acetate left over, and now I can just let me see, I can just go like this, maybe. Oh my god, I cannot. I can go like this and I can cut it off. You have to be really careful. I'm gonna take smaller scissors for that, just because it's gonna be easier. Just cut, but be careful that you don't get stuck in the holes and then cut off the die cut here. So I'm gonna cut it all around. If you have a bigger piece of acetate, you could just glue this part down first and then cut the acetate a little bit bigger and then stick this one down. That works too, probably a little bit quicker than my method, but you know me, I craft backwards. Okay. Now I do need some foam tape, of course, because it's going to be a shaker. And like I said, I'm going to be working backwards. So I'm going to make the whole thing first and then put the card on top of it. Put my shaker elements in there and everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to measure this. And I need it to be thicker. So I'm just going to glue one on top of the other. Just like that, so I know it's straight. You could also now just cut a couple times the frame or something and glue it on top of each other like I do with my shakers. But I'm gonna do it this way today, and I'm going to cut it straight through the middle right here, so I get two sides already. And I don't use that much foam tape. Okay. I do the same for this side. So I stuck them all down. And now, so we don't waste too much shaker stuff, I'm also gonna do a little bit of a border around these pieces. The same way. I'll just fold and cut and stick. Okay, so this is how mine looks like. I'm just going to fill up those pieces and leave those empty. So, get your shaker stuff ready. This is not going to hold too much, so, you know, and it's not going to be visible too much either. So I'm just going to put some stars in there. That's way too many, I think. I think it's too many and I'm still putting them in there. And I'm just going to put some beads in there because I myself do like the sound very much. So put some of them in there. Okay, and that should be good. Now what I need to do is take the backing off and then put the card down pretty straight. So let's pray. That's the part where I would pray and hope for the best. Make sure that you have the card the right way around. Oh, trust me, you have to make sure. Okay, so this is going to be like that. This part will be there. Okay, everything should be good. Now pray for me, because I'm going to just stick it down straight on top. And let's try again. Ta-da! It's all down. Now just make sure that it's sticking down pretty good everywhere where you have double-sided tape. Okay. And it's almost done. Now all I have to do is to glue this down and I will be ready. So let's do this. I'm loving it. I love it already. Okay. Oh, no crooked, straight. You can pop it up or you can leave it like that. I just have a little bit of leftovers here, so I'm gonna use it to pop up the card. Or the banner. Like this, and I'm done. Look at that. There's your little pretty shaker. Isn't that cute? It's very, very easy to make. You just have to be straight. I took my guide for that, so I just put this layer down straight so I could see it. But otherwise, it was pretty good and easy to make, so I hope you like it. Let me make sure that everything is where it's supposed to be. You can put a little bit of bling on it if you want to, or you go around with your wink of Stella if you like, but I think it turned out really, really good. And it's blank here. Now here, you could actually do the same thing if you want to and put one of those down, but I'm gonna just leave it like that. I think it looks good. It's pretty, it's clean, and it's a shaker. Wait, let me put them all down. When I put them all down, they are still visible, but not too much, but it's just, you know. And this is what the beads make. Who doesn't like the sound of shaker? Let me know in the comments if you hate the sound of a shaker. Yeah, also let me know if you enjoyed it, if you liked it, and of course, thumbs up, share, subscribe if you did. Leave me a comment down below, and enjoy your day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.